What is up, guys, and welcome back to New Game Plus. Today we have another update now available for the PlayStation 2 Emulator, available for iOS, PC, and many other devices. But today, just like always, we're gonna focus on the iOS version for the Play Emulator, because as you guys already know, this is the only working PlayStation 2 emulator available for iOS. In my past video, a month ago, about the last update, the 0.61, I mentioned that they added some functions for the preliminary and inconsistent 246 support, but that was only available for the desktop version of the app. But now they actually add this to the recently released update 0.62, and now we have that implementation available for the iOS version, which, as I say right here, now is available for the iOS devices. They also added, like any other update, they test some games and they add some improvement for some of the games. Like this one right here, they added some support for Shadow Tower Abyss, which improves some of the status, and they added so many other changes in the background, but we're gonna talk about the ones that they added here in the front. And as always, you could see that the list for supported game and game tested have grown, so now they're up to 2,487 games. And once again, like I always tell you guys on the videos, if you're planning to play in a specific game, please make sure that you always check the compatibility list to see if the game that you're trying to play is actually working properly. They had this game divided into 5 categories playable, which is basically you could play the game start to finish without any issues or minimal issues. In game you could play it, but you're gonna see bugs in there. Intro, the game will not pass through the intro loadable. The game will load, but it will probably crash in there. Nothing is on the games that will not be able to play. I showed you before, and I also have all this included in my video description, so you guys could have quick access to the compatibility list. For right here for playable, if we click on playable, it's gonna open the compatibility list, and I'm gonna be testing only 2 games this time around. I'm gonna be testing, as always, God of War 2, because I like to see if they make any changes, if the game is a little bit more playable. And of course, we're gonna go back to the class in the channel, or I See That Town.
I see that.
We're gonna be testing Silent Hill 2, and I'm gonna be using for Silent Hill 2 any type of save state, because I want to get into the game to make sure if they fix that or not, because the game, if you're searching here on playable, is gonna see that it's gonna say that it's playable. Silent Hill 2. So both version I have let me see which version I have installed in here. There we go. This is my copy of Silent here, and as you guys can see, it says it's playable. But some of the issues we have with that game is what we got. That mean I See That Town for my previous video, because the cutscene, they don't play as well. There's some audio glitches, and sometimes the cutscene don't work properly. But gameplay wise, the game is actually pretty playable. So that's one of the things right there. We're gonna be testing that game, and let me see if they have God of War on this list. God of War, let's search. This game is not on the list, meaning that the game is probably on the gotta be in game. This is the version that we have, but right here they'll be testing it on the computer and testing this on the iOS. And this is usually what we get right here when I was testing this game. We get a lot of the green screen. We had to render it to play the game with. We got OpenGL and Vulkan. Vulkan, it actually gives the color back, but a lot of flickers. I'm gonna show you all of that coming up next. And so far, that's all they have done with the emulator. So this brief introduction to the changes and the updates is gonna be over soon. Just on this part of the video, so make sure to leave a like. If you have any question, make sure you leave the question down below in the comments. And if you like this type of content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And now I'm gonna transition to gameplay. And one more thing, you see that I'm running the emulator, you see that I'm clicking on the game is running. If you having this issue that the game is not running for you, I have a bunch of tutorials how to set this up properly. I'm gonna leave it down below on the video description, so make sure to read below in the video description how to set this up and running, because I have many questions, because you guys skip the video and don't read the description to show you how this works. Now, without any further ado, let me show you the gameplay.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. I see that town. I see that town. I see that town. In my restless dreams, I see that town. I see that town. I see that town. I see that town.